And this is getting its world premiere in Henlow.
Henlow Theatre,
Whoa,
yes.
Henlow's lucky. So, and it's in aid of a charity, isn't it? A certain amount of the ticket sales are going to go to a charity.
Yeah, 10% of the ticket sales are going towards Jackie's Drop-In, which is a centre for adults with learning disabilities in Letchworth. Jackie started up last year with only about 6 members. She was going to use half of a building, but in the end she decided to use the whole building because we've now got over 90 members, so it's fantastic.
And they come for the day?
Yep, so it's open Mondays to Fridays, 11 till 3, and the members will come down. Some of them come with their carers, and others just come down for the day. They have their lunch there. They really enjoy it. We charge £1.50 for them to come in for the day, and there's loads of things to do. So we've got an art room, we've got a TV room, a gaming room, we've got a pool room. We have so much for them to do, and they absolutely love it. They really enjoy themselves there, so it's fantastic.
And of course, it's a charity, so it needs funding.
It's not a charity yet. That's what we're trying to raise money for. So we're trying to raise enough money to become a charity status. So I think that costs about £700. But yeah, so we're doing everything we can. We make our money at the moment by obviously charging a small amount to come in. We also do like rumble sales and things like that, and it all goes towards the upkeep of the building and keeping us going, really.
When you're not working, you go and help there, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So what inspired you to write this play?
Well, I've been doing theatre since I was about 8 years old, and I wanted to be able to create something that everyone can be involved with. I wanted to create something that everyone could be involved in. So amateurs, professionals, everyone could work together and create something and it's affordable. So I don't charge anyone to be in my productions, and we do everything ourselves. So we create our own set. We just get help with our costumes.
So you're looking for a sponsor as well, are you? And
yeah, we are looking for sponsorship. I mean, anything is helping at the moment. We've got someone who's given us £50, and I've spent that just today on more flyers and things. So everything is going towards the play, and hopefully we'll raise enough money so that we can carry on like this.
Okay, so you'd like that inspired you to write it. Did it inspire you to write it because of Jackie's drop-in centre, or did you had this idea first?
I was inspired to write a play after doing the last play. I was with Hitch and Thespians. A lot of the amateur societies are struggling at the moment, and a lot of the more professional companies charge quite a lot. So I was really
You can listen to me, Jamie Avilius, on The J-Rav Show every Monday night, 6 till 7 on Seclo Sounds. Tune in for the latest news, sport and the best mix of music. So listen to The J-Rav Show every Monday night on seclosounds.org.
some of the work gets kinda hard. And this ain't no place to be if you plan on being a star. Let me tell you, it's always cool. And the boss don't mind sometimes if you act the fool. At the car wash, whoa, 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 whoa. Talking about the car wash, yeah. Come on, y'all, and sing it for me. Car wash, woo, woo, woo. Car wash, yeah. Work and work. Well, those cars never seem to stop coming. Work and work. Keep those bags and machines humming. Work and work. My fingers to the bone. Work. If I can't wait till it's time to go home. Hey, get your car washed today. Fill up and you don't have to pay. Come on and give us a play. Get a wash right away. Car wash. Talking about the car wash. Car wash, yeah. Come on, y'all, and sing it with me. Car wash. Sing it with feeling, y'all. Car wash, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Those cars never seem to stop coming. What I say, keep those bags and machines humming. Let me tell you, it's always cool. And the boss don't mind sometimes if you...
Hey, it's Joseph here, your new Drive Time host, featuring entertainment news by Indispeezy.
Hey, this is Indispeezy, and I'll be bringing you all the current local and international entertainment news. Everything from new and up-and-coming local artists, events, and what's what in Hollywood. Tune in.
It's uplifting, informative, and entertaining. Rush Hour with Joseph, Monday to Friday, 4 to 6 p.m., right here on Secular Sounds.
And this is your first play you've written?
This is my first play that I've ever written, and I've actually started writing another one, a panto. Johnny Tate has been a massive inspiration to me. He's a fantastic comedian, and he is a playwright as well. He's helped me along so much, and he's sort of been a mentor to me. So he's been fantastic, really, to get me going on this, and he's fully supportive. So.
Because he's a local guy, isn't he? Codicut?
Yeah, Codicut, yeah.
Okay. And I see you've got on the poster, it's got Cat's Act. Is that your company name?
Cat's Act, yeah. It's a new company. So my sister's investigation is really the start of it. We're hoping that by the summer we have a couple of groups going, one in Purton, near Hitchin, and one in Codicut. So that would be for children. So there's two sides of Cat's Act. You've got Cats, which is Kids Amateur Theatre School Act, and then you've got the adult side, which is Cats Adult Community Theatre. So we've got two sides of it. The children's side, I really am hoping to start in local villages. I want it to be affordable, but I also don't want it to coincide with anything else locally that's going on. So it'll be on nights where parents struggle to pick their kids up. There's no other clubs going on, and hopefully we'll be able to get that up and running by the summer.
That sounds great. So how did you get into acting?
Well, when I was younger, I used to love musicals. My favourite was Annie, and I watched it over and over again, and I was desperate to be in Annie and to be Annie. And then Fusion Performing Arts, which have sadly come to a close, they were doing Annie at the Gordon Gregg Theatre. So I auditioned, I got in, and I carried on from there. I absolutely loved it. I started acting professionally about 2.5 years ago, or 3 years ago. And I was in Johnny Tate's play of Conscience. He also has a book out, which is really good. So if you haven't read it, go and buy it now.
And that's called Conscience as well?
Yeah, that's also called Conscience, yes. And yeah, so we were touring that play. I've also been on loads of television and films and things like that since then. So
what sort of things have you done on TV and film?
My first ever job was Warhorse.
Not a bad one, to be honest.
No, but I'm... my first day on set, first ever like professional filming job, I was quite excited. I was doing a performance of The King and I with Hitchin Thespians, and I was talking to one of the other actors, and I was telling him about how I have to wear a huge dress in The King and I, and it comes out and I use my arms to show him how far the dress came out. And as I went to show him, Steven Spielberg walked past, and I hit him so hard on the shoulder, and he turned round, and I said, "Oh, I'm sorry," and he goes, "It's okay," and carried on walking. So my first ever job on set, I hit Steven Spielberg.
Oh, you still got the job? You did well.
Yeah.
What other what other films and TV have you done?
I've done quite a lot. I'm on Downton Abbey at the moment until October.
Were you in the last series of Downton Abbey, or in your
I
new
was
character?
in the Christmas special.
Okay. I'm not a watcher, I'll be honest with you. So.
I can't really talk too
No,
much
that's
about
all right,
that
that's
one.
okay.
But there is loads of other things I've been in, so I Give It a Year, The Misfits, EastEnders, Holby City,
You've been
The
in
Mystery
you've
of
been in
Edmund Drood, yeah.
Been in EastEnders?
Yeah, I wasn't playing a part in EastEnders, I was just in the bar.
Yeah,
and that was a
okay.
couple of weeks ago, that was broadcast.
That was it. I missed that. I missed you on that.
Incredible, superficial, complicated.
Desirable, irresistible, super sexy, such a cutie.
Disastrous, impossible, super special, crazy, crazy.